Should you travel with expensive jewelry? The answer is no. Come on, everybody knows that. However, some of us wear a very expensive, very sentimental piece of jewelry on our finger every day. Yes, I'm talking about our engagement ring and our wedding band. Should you travel with your wedding set? I personally never want to take my ring off, and in fact, I never really do. For the past few years since being married to Brian, I never ever took it off. I wore it to bed, I wore it in the shower, I wore it while cleaning, I wore it all the time, nonstop. And yes, I constantly wore it while traveling as well. And I've been to probably 30 or 40 different countries since getting engaged. So that's a lot of travel. However, there's definitely been a few times where I've been in the middle of a trip and I'm thinking to myself, I really shouldn't have brought this ring. You know, I could take it off right now. It's on my finger, but I'm about to go do this very adventurous activity. I don't want to lose it or lose a diamond out of it, but I don't just want to throw it in my luggage either. Why did I do this? I shouldn't have brought it. And in fact, I actually did lose some stones out of my ring recently. So that's exactly what I want to talk about today. And I know that this video isn't necessarily meant for every single viewer out there. It's definitely meant for a more specific crowd. But even if you're not engaged or married, maybe you have some sort of really sentimental ring that you wear often, whether it's a celebration ring or a right hand ring, or maybe even something from a grandparent. You're not going to want to ruin it. You're not going to want to lose it. So I do have a couple of different options for you for what you can do instead. And we're going to go over them all, including the option that I have been doing lately and will continue to be doing. Please subscribe to this channel if you're not already. I help you prepare for travel, whether I'm reviewing items that are essential to you or whether I am packing. I travel often and pack well and want to help you do the same. I've been to 95 countries and all 7 continents, so I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so keeping your ring safe at home. Your first option is going to be obviously not wearing anything. But that's kind of sad, right? Like, a ring is a symbol of your love and commitment that you made with your spouse. Like, I want to wear it. I want to look down at it and remember that day that Brian proposed and the day that we got married. And I definitely want to wear a ring on my finger while I'm traveling solo or just traveling without Brian in general, so that A, I look like I am taken and all those guys can just buzz off, and B, I can just look down and be like, oh, I miss him. Your second option is going to be to wear some sort of silicone band. And I do know a lot of women that do this, but I'm personally not really a fan. Immediately upon getting married, Brian and I did buy a set of these, one for him and one for me, to wear on our honeymoon. And then we never really wore it because it's not really my style, personally. Having something like this versus something like this, sure, it shows that I'm taken by having a ring on the appropriate finger, but I would never wear something of that style in my everyday life, so why would I wear it while I'm traveling? And that is going to lead me to my third option, which is to get a fake diamond ring, especially if it looks like your original ring. This way, you don't sacrifice your expensive, sentimental, beautiful piece of jewelry, but you're also not sacrificing your style. So a little while ago, when I did lose a couple of stones out of my original ring, I really started researching what kind of fake engagement ring and fake wedding ring that I really wanted to wear. And there were a couple things that were pretty important to me. First of all, I did want something that looked similar. And second of all, I wanted to wear something that wasn't going to tarnish, whether I was in, a jacuzzi or a pool or the ocean. I'm the type of person that never really takes a ring off. So even when I'm doing things like that, I don't want to take it off then either. So I knew I wasn't just going to go to some website and get some $30 fake ring that was going to turn my finger green. I knew I was going to have to spend just a little bit more money, but obviously not something as expensive as a real diamond. So over a month ago, I did get a brand new wedding set from the company Miss Blue, and I have absolutely loved the ring. They have a ton of gorgeous rings to choose from on their website. But of course, I wanted to find one that was very similar to my own. Now, for my own ring, it was custom made and designed by me. So I knew there was not really a chance I was going to find something exactly like my ring on this website or any other website. And I kind of designed my ring like that on purpose. But I did want to find something as similar as possible so that while I looked down at my ring while I was traveling, I could really look at it and still get all those feels, you know? Although I do have to admit, I was definitely tempted to get something different on the website too, like some sort of really cool emerald cut or something like that. So my original ring does have this 2-carat stone in the middle, and then on either side there are 2 marquee diamonds and a little round diamond, so that it just has this really unique shape. And then it has all of these little diamonds down the side, not all the way around, just halfway. Now, like I said, I knew I wasn't going to find something exactly similar to this ring on any website, but on Miss Blue, I was able to find this beauty. I landed on this classic 4-prong oval cut moissanite ring with similar stones down the sides. I chose my metal, which was 925 sterling silver, and I was able to get it in yellow gold. And then I chose my center stone size, which I got the same size as my original engagement ring, and it came to $249. Now, like I said, you can definitely go get yourself some $30 ring from anywhere on the internet, but that's not going to stay in good condition. And I will let you guys know at the end of the video just how beautiful this ring still is after over a month of wearing it every single day. Yes, I sacrificed my own wedding ring for over a month to be able to wear this to prove to you guys just how beautiful it still is with everyday wear. Now, of course, I needed to get a matching wedding band that looked very similar to my own. Now, like I said before, my original wedding band did lose a couple of stones out of it, and honestly, I was a little bit worried. Was it the actual ring itself and how the stones were placed? Was it the activities that I was doing that made them come out? Either way, I was like, oh, maybe I don't want to get the exact same style ring. My original ring has a lot of different marquee and round diamonds that are kind of offset into a pattern to look very unique and really cool. So I didn't get an exact replica of that ring. I did get something a little bit similar, but just a little bit more chill just in case. I did not want to risk another stone, even if these are the stones that aren't as expensive. I chose this lustrous leaves inspired moissanite band, again in 925 sterling silver with a gold finish. And it's really cool because it still has all the diamonds that go kind of back and forth that look like little leaves, but they are just inside the actual metal a little bit more and don't poke out. And that's why I opted for that, just for a little bit more safety. And I do like that the little leaves kind of go all the way around, even though the actual moissanite stones are only in the front, kind of similar to my ring. And the cool thing is, this ring was just over $100. So yeah, this is my new set. It is gorgeous, it is sparkly, it is gold, and it looks a lot like my regular wedding set. And you guys, I have gotten a ton of compliments since wearing this. A lot of people are like, oh, did you upgrade your ring? Did you get a new ring? Oh my gosh, let me see that ring. And I'm sitting here like, you guys, this set was like under $400. But yeah, that is how much you can actually kind of trick people. And yes, like I said, I've been wearing it for over a month now. And if you guys don't know, I'm a hairstylist and I wash and color people's hair every single day, sometimes without gloves. And this beauty is still in perfect condition. It does not tarnish. It does not turn my finger green at all. I have not taken this off at all, except to try on my original ring for the B-roll footage in this video. You guys, these rings are absolutely incredible to wear. They're so beautiful, and you don't have to sacrifice style while wearing a fake ring on vacation. So whether you want to get yourself a backup ring like I did, or maybe you just want to treat yourself to something sparkly that's really good quality that you don't have to worry about while you're traveling, check out all of the rings from Miss Blue. Everything I talked about today, including the silicone bands, will be down in the description box, but if you want to get something from Miss Blue, I do have a 15% off code for you as well. I actually feel really good now that I have this because I have so many trips coming up, and I am going to some countries that people may think aren't necessarily the safest ones in the world. And now I know that my sentimental and expensive ring will be home safe here while I am off doing whatever crazy adventures with my moissanite ring. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. But of course, if you have any other questions pertaining to travel, especially if you're a beginner, put them down in the comment section, because I love answering your questions and therefore getting ideas for other videos. Please make sure that you are subscribed and that you follow us on Instagram for all of the travel tips to help you prepare. I travel often and pack well and want to help you do the same. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.